Hello and welcome to the Surprisingly Sober Podcast. We are joined by the lovely
Taryn.
and the gorgeous Trevor.
Oh, I don't like that.
I'm Taryn. That's Trevor. We are the Surprisingly Sober Boys, but this is the episodes where we talk about music. I don't know.
Surprisingly music.
Surprisingly music. Let's go, baby. And
So-
today we are talking about the great pop punk band Stand Atlantic. The 2012 starting Stand Atlantic.
Yeah.
This
So-
is going great so far.
So they started. So who is Stand Atlantic, Taryn?
So
You brought this band.
They're an Australian pop punk band that
Oh.
started in 2012.
I love it from down
They
under.
consist of Bonnie Fraser on the vocals.
Her last name's Fraser.
Yeah.
That's one of the worst last names.
David Potter on guitar, Mickey Rich on bass, and Jono Panici on drums.
Those are all the most Australian names I've ever heard. That's right, mate. I'll play the drums for a band called Stand Atlantic, even though I wouldn't know any of the fucking Atlantic.
Technically, they weren't always Stand Atlantic. From 2012 to 2014, they were a band called What It's Worth, and they just rebranded themselves as Stand Atlantic in 2014.
Stand Atlantic is way more pop punk than What It's
Yeah.
Worth. What It's Worth is a song title for a pop punk song.
They put out a demo EP called Catalyst in 2013 and another one in 2015. And when they officially got signed to Rude Records, they made their first album, Skinny Dipping, in 2017, and that was their breakthrough album. It did super well in terms of like not so much chart success because it was like a first album, but in terms of
Yeah.
like garnering a fan base, did super well. It hit that OG spot of like 2005 pop punk that like Paramore was doing.
Okay. That's giving me more background
Yeah.
on it and kind of makes
So-
how I feel about the album make more sense. But we'll get into that.
So like Coffee at Midnight and Skinny Dipping, the two big songs off the album, like they felt like a little time machine back to old pop punk.
Mm-hmm.
This album, I chose this one over that album because this one felt like, okay, they did their
They
they did their
theirs.
claim to fame kind of. Now they're being themselves.
Okay.
So that's why I preferred to pick this album, because it felt more like an original piece instead of being like almost a nostalgia boner in a way.
I see. Like they're doing covers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that one dude who does like the pop punk and the country covers of like other songs. Like
What is his name? I just looked him up on
Alex
Spotify.
Morton or something like that.
Yep. Alex Melton.
Melton.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
That
That
dude
guy.
slaps. I love
That dude
him.
is good. He's on
Yeah.
Spotify. Check him out. Check him out on YouTube as well.
So yep, this band is fronted by the lovely Bonnie Fraser. I'm a huge fan of her individually. Her and her girlfriend Hannah are the cutest couple in the world.
You're jealous as fuck.
Oh, honestly, I'm jealous of both of them. They're both beautiful people.
Isn't her girlfriend in Hot Milk?
Yes, her girlfriend is the singer of Hot Milk.
Which is just, it's great. It's a great band name.
Yeah.
But also,
They're like
Hot Milk is really awful.
rap pop punk. I don't even know what to fucking call
Have
them.
you ever microwaved milk?
Yeah,
It smells like burnt popcorn.
if you burn it, maybe.
I don't think you can burn a liquid, but yeah.
Yeah, yes, you can. You can scorch it.
You're the chef of the household, so I'll
Yeah.
take your word for it.
Yeah, I mean, you did burn
Rue.
a roux. Yeah, that's what you burned.
But it wasn't the first one I ever made, so I think I get a pass.
All
know?
right. So this album that we're talking about today, in the title, you already saw it, is Pink Elephant. Their second album, fourth release.
Which
call
are
it.
my favorite type of elephants.
Pink.
Yeah. I mean, gray is boring. Come on.
Yeah.
You guys need to rebrand yourselves.
Yeah, you really need to invest in just drenching zoos. If you're listening and you want to get more people to come in, paint your elephants. Totally humane.
Polka dots, preferably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, don't do that. That's harmful to animals.
I'm a zoologist, I know.
And we're all virologists, we learned during this pandemic.
Oh, yeah. So that's it. We should probably explain, too, why this podcast is a little late for the people
Yeah.
who are subscribers.
Yes, we are now both fully up to date on our shots.
And we just so happened to get our shots on the day of when we were supposed to record, and it fucked both of us
Yeah,
up.
we definitely took some hits.
Dude, the COVID vaccine fucked us up like
No
that
jokes.
scene in The Hangover where it's Mike Tyson and he's singing Coming in the Air Tonight, and it's like bodo 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 bodo, and just smacks us in the face.
All right. So yes, we are feeling more of ourselves again.
Yeah.
I'm not 100%, but I have enough.
I'm like 95% now.
I have enough fire in me to get me through. So
Yeah. So
got some fire in my balls, you know,
yeah. So
my danglers. So Pink Elephant came
Pink
out
Elephant.
2020. Let's dive on in.
jump into Stan Atlantic's Pink Elephant.
Dive on in.
Dive on in.
Yeah. So the first song, Like That.
Like that. This is yeah, you're singing it, yeah. It's a fun song, it's a
yeah.
catchy song.
Yeah.
Very pop punk.
Yeah.
It's pretty pop punk and you're like, okay. Yeah.
It gives you a really good idea of who the band is, like
Yeah, it
right
does.
off the bat.
It does. Catchy chorus.
Yeah.
Catchy chorus. My only problem, and I don't want to spoil it, but I kind of have to in order to review this song,
Yeah.
is that you listen to this and you're like, oh, I get a lot of Paramore vibes from this.
Yeah.
From this song. But, like, in comparison to the rest of the album,
It's not very like
it's
of the same nature.
It's not of the same nature. This is more like the radio pop punk
Yeah.
song on the album.
This is the one that ends up in the grocery store in 5 years.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got that catchy like upbeat pop punk chorus. This is, this is why I got the Paramore vibes from
Ain't It Fun plays at Fred Meyer.
This is their Ain't It Fun.
Yeah.
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 And I'm okay with it. And I liked it when you first told me this album and I put it on, I listened to this, I'm like, this is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, okay, I like this song. But after so many listens to this album, it's a good way to start the album. It gets you enticed,
Yeah.
but the rest of the album is pretty good.
Yeah, like it's a lot.
It gets better.
Yeah, like it's different in a better way. So it's like
It's weird because we usually talk about on like some of these albums, like
how
some
they
of the
fizzle as they go.
yeah, and like some of like the the song 7 and 8 might not be as good as song 4 was or song 3. Like right off the get go, it's a great song.
Yeah, but
But
then
it's
like
overshadowed.
as you listen to like more of the album, you're just like, who was that first song again?
Yeah, was that a cover? Like that also sounds like a Paramore song.
Like I loved My First Girlfriend. Just the other girlfriends have overshadowed her since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you're really dumb when you're a teenager.
Bold of you to assume my first girlfriend was when I was a teenager. Do you think anyone wanted to date me when I was younger?
I mean, I remember when you were younger, so no.
I appreciate the honesty.
I think a lot of people wanted to date you, but you didn't want to date them.
Oof.
You were a lone wolf.
Dude,
Tiger in the jungle.
I'll tell you off screen about someone who wanted to date me, and like looking back, I was just like, wow, that was obvious. Like, she would just always like just kind of drop like weird hints in conversation where it was just like kind of like bragging about like of her sexual nature, like, oh yeah, I have like double D like bra size, and
I have a shallow vagina,
and it just like at the time it was just like, oh, okay, and I was like,
cool.
oh, she wanted to bang, fuck, I'm really
she
dumb.
wanted you to take her double D's and smush them in your face.
Yeah, but she was unattractive, so.
But you won't see her face when her boobs in
Just
your face.
bobbling around in them titties.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, this is a good song. It kicks off the album super well. The chorus is really fun. It's
Chorus
upbeat.
is catchy. It's upbeat. Yeah, it's pop punk.
Yeah.
To a T.
Yeah, and
To a
then the
T.
rest of the album gets
Progressively better.
yeah, and progressively different in the way of like it's still pop punk, but it's not pop punk.
Yeah.
It's not just like Blink 182. We listen to them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So up next we got Shh.
Yeah. So I had to listen to it real quick to remember it.
The riff is so fun.
Mm-hmm.
It does the like drum build up and shh.
Yeah.
It's just like
And she gets pretty Bonnie. Which I love that name.
Yeah.
It's also very Australian. I love. She gets kind of raw with it,
Yeah.
with her vocals, and kind of gets a little more.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like she's kind of like almost screaming a little bit,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, this is different. This is completely different. Good song, great song.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Riff is really good.
Yeah.
The beat of the song I find really fun. The drum intro.
The drums sound so thick. Like it's
yes, thick.
and it's like, whoa, that's a very big sounding drum kit.
Yeah,
Which is more of a prop to the producer for doing a great job.
making
But-
it sound right.
Yeah.
Because this boy's just hitting fucking drums.
Like-
Jojo, is that his name?
Jono.
Jono?
Jonno.
Jono.
Jono.
That's Australian as
Panici.
fuck.
Panici is his last name.
Oh my god, he's an Italian criminal in Australia. Panini?
Yeah, no, like it's kind of weird for me because this and Blurry almost kind of like meld together in my mind because they're a connected music video as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So it's like they kind of just like mash really hard into my brain. It's really hard for me to distinguish the two in a lot of ways. So
I see that,
Yeah.
but I was definitely able to make a distinguish because
yeah,
usually I would say if we go back through and watch all of our videos, I can usually say that some of my favorite songs are usually in the top 4 of the in the first 4 of the album.
yeah. This
This one, no.
Yeah, no. And we'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get into
Yeah.
that. So it's like it's really hard to say because like it's another great song
This one is
overshadowed by the rest of the album that we
This-
haven't got to yet.
This is one of my favorite to sing in the car. Like it's just so much fun.
It's fun. That's the other thing too. Is like this. Yeah, a lot of these songs are just like they're pop punk songs, which I just feel like are just meant to be just fucking like
Belted in the car.
I'm a 16-year-old again. I have angst. Here we go.
I'm 16. Please give me your number. What?
All right then. Shh,
Shh.
Darren. Shh. Stop talking.
All right. So next we got Blurry, which, yeah,
Sorry, I played. I was
like a botched lobotomy.
yeah, like
Yeah.
a botched lobotomy.
Um,
Lyrics are great in the song. I love them.
dude, all of their lyrics are so much.
What does
fun.
she mean by having surgery to keep me blurry? Like, what does that mean? Like, what is like? I know that's obviously metaphorical.
Like keep me blind basically to like your flaws is what I'm hearing in it. Like I'm happy being with you, so let's just kind of ignore the problems.
Okay.
Which, gee, I wonder if I've been there before. Bonnie. Beep, beep.
I think she's
I could
pretty happy with
I
her
could be a
girlfriend.
unicorn. See, in the polyamorous community.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
Yeah.
In the polyamorous community, it's the third.
You can both come home from tour and I'll have dinner ready. I'm a great cook.
I thought it was purely just a sexual thing.
No,
Or you
like
were a third in a polyamorous relationship.
like I think you just become like a third. Like it's a trio.
Marriage is between a man and a woman, Taryn.
Man and women.
That's only if you're from Salt Lake City. Actually, no, sorry, it's not Salt Lake City. It's Colorado City, Utah. Confusing as fuck, right?
Yeah, that is.
That it's Colorado City, Utah.
I mean, like Kansas City, Missouri.
there is a Kansas City, Kansas, but that's just
Yeah.
not the big
Yeah,
city part.
that's not the one.
St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that. It's just the exact opposite side of
Yeah.
Missouri.
I feel like Louisville should be in Louisiana.
It's in Kentucky.
Yeah, I'm saying it should be based on name. Louisiana.
I don't know. The French have way too big of a footprint in that part of the country.
Yeah, fuck the French. Bunch
Yeah.
of cunts. It's
I don't-
just cheese, okay? You don't have to fromage. Cunts. Anyway,
What?
like multi-course like restaurants, they'll like American the whole thing. Well, English the whole thing. Then when they get to the cheese course, they call it fromage. It's cheese.
Fromage just sounds weird.
You know the word cheese. It's okay. Jim Jeffries did a bit on this. It's cheese.
So Blurry, one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, it's
one of my favorite songs. I say top 3 off the album. I'd put it probably number 3.
Dude, that's so hard for me.
I'd say it's number 3 or maybe number 2, depending on how I'm feeling.
For me, it'd be easier to rate this album just based on the songs I don't like as much. Like, because all of the songs that are good are just so equally good to me.
Yeah, I feel like a very good point. And what's really nice about my 3 favorite songs is they're all so different.
Yeah.
Is that I can't, like, it's hard to compare them. So it's like, yeah, they're just my 3 favorite songs off the album. But Blurry, I feel like, is a very good one. I feel like I've heard you play this one before.
Yeah.
Around me.
This one was definitely a number 1, like, for the past 6 months at one point. Like,
yeah.
I played this song a lot.
It's also very pop punk.
Yeah.
It's like, keep me blurry. You know, like, it's just the way, a lot of angst in it.
Yeah.
Which.
Keep me blurry.
Yeah.
Like, she gets some to it.
Yeah. And that's why I feel like you're right. I didn't even know that it was a shared music video with
Yeah.
Which is, I hate that album or that song title.
Yeah. Shh. Hey, what song is this? Shh. Sorry.
Yeah. Like, what song is this? Huh. Just onomatopoeia. But yeah, this is I see how it goes with.
Or wait, is Blurry a shared music video with Jurassic Park? Fuck, hold on.
God damn it! I rely on Taryn for this shit, and this is what happens.
I'll be able to tell just by the. Yeah, didn't have a music video. Yeah, so it's Blurry and Jurassic Park, I think.
Okay, well that was not expected. So.
Hold on. Let's just be sure. Jurassic. I fucking spelled that right. Fuck you.
I don't think you spelled Jurassic Park.
I
right?
didn't. I did 2 R's instead of 2 S's.
Is it not 2 R's? It is 1 R.
Yeah, it's Jurassic Park and
Blurry.
Blurry are the shared music video.
Not expected that, but and Blurry.
But it was annoying because Jurassic Park came out first. The music video. I remember that annoyed me when the album dropped. That like Jurassic Park was part 1, then Blurry was part 2 of the music video, and then it switched on the album. I was like, I've been listening to it the other way for so long.
You know why? Because pop punk doesn't need to adhere to your standards.
Damn right it doesn't.
Yeah. So Blurry, great song, one of my favorite songs. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Super. It's pop punk, but it's their own pop punk. It's not falling into a, like, yeah, it's like, oh, I can hear Paramore in it. I can hear all these other pop punk bands that I don't know, but I can remember.
Like, you can hear, like, that they sit at the same table, but they're definitely an individual.
This is like Stan Atlantic is making a stand.
Yes. It's kind of like the Offspring and Blink-182 are both like OGs of the pop punk scene, but they have nothing in common.
Offspring is better.
Yeah. Fuck Blink.
That's because
did you see the video of Tom DeLonge at the baseball game?
No.
They started playing All the Small Things, and he just like took a video of himself just like, are you fucking kidding me right now? And I guarantee someone who like works the booth saw him in the crowd and was like, put it on. Make fun of him, you alien believing fuck.
I mean, aliens are real, but yeah.
His extent is fucking insane.
Oh, yeah. Him on the Joe Rogan podcast was fucking hilarious because Joe Rogan at one point, while Tom DeLonge took off the headphones.
Just leans in the microphone and is like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
This guy's insane.
The dude who smokes pot and fucking already believes in aliens and all this sorts of shit is like, this dude's fucking crazy.
It's like even back when I was religious and like I believed God was real. I don't anymore. It was kind of like, it'd be like dealing with like a Jehovah's Witness like level of like faith where it's like they're just dedicated to the church. It's like, all right, this dude's fucking crazy.
Yeah, like this is the truth.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
You don't know
if you have to tell people it's the truth, it's probably not the truth.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park.
Oh, what I was going to say is Blink-182 is the pop in pop punk and The Offspring is the punk in pop punk.
Yeah.
So
that's very accurate.
Jurassic Park, not the shitty movies.
This might be my favorite. I don't know. It's really hard to say.
So what I really like about this part of the album is my 3 favorite songs that go right in a row.
Blur Jurassic Park, Evil Igo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very fair. I would say most of the fan base agrees with that.
Yeah. So Jurassic Park is the next song, and I saw the title, and I'm just like, this sounds like I'm not gonna like the song because Jurassic Park is I just feel like a stupid title, you know.
Yeah.
What is this gonna be about?
And then they actually sing about dinosaurs.
They do sing about dinosaurs.
Yeah.
They do say dinosaurs.
Yeah.
It sounds like a TV show intro from the early 2000s. Does it not?
Yeah.
Or mid 2000s. You know, like this is like a kids show intro. You know? That's
Yeah.
what it sounds like to me. Like your mid-teens.
Like it definitely
centered
feels
show.
like the show that comes on after Drake and Josh.
Yeah.
Like after the good show's done.
I mean, I would watch this show.
Yeah, I would watch Jurassic Park Stand
I mean, let's
Atlantic.
be honest. We only watched Drake and Josh because the intro song was so good.
I thought you were gonna say because of Megan.
No, she was very young. We watched iCarly because of...
But we
Miranda
were the
Cosgrove.
same age. She's older than us.
Is she? What is Miranda Cosgrove's age?
How old is Miranda
Cosgrove.
Cosgrove? 27. Yeah, she's almost exactly a year old. Her birthday's a day after my sister's.
I don't know when your sister's birthday is.
May 13th.
Oh shit! It's almost her birthday.
Yeah, I know.
She'll be 28.
29.
Happy
No,
birth-
no, she's good. Or Miranda Cosgrove will be 28.
I don't give a shit about your sister.
Yeah, I was
Happy
gonna say my
birthday, Miranda
sister's gonna be
Cosgrove.
30.
Oof.
Oof is right.
And already has 2 kids. That vagina is tapped. Sorry, Carrie.
I guide others to a treasure I cannot possess. Still one of the funniest things I've ever sent you.
Yeah, about your
Uh,
sister.
Hooking friends up with your sister. I guide others to a treasure I cannot possess. Fucking hysterical.
Fucking hysterical.
Jurassic Park. This song might be my favorite. I don't know. It's really hard for me to
It's
say.
so upbeat.
It's so fun.
It's so much of a fun song. It's
Comets
so...
killing dinosaurs. Like, why? It's so unrelated to everything else in the song. Like,
Yeah.
she definitely just will say lines that flow super well, but don't have to necessarily make a whole lot of sense.
I don't know if you've listened to a lot of pop punk, Taryn, but that is pretty much pop punk.
I would say a lot of the lyrics will make sense.
Sorry, no, I meant Swancore.
Oh, Swancore. Yeah, no, Swancore doesn't make sense.
Swancore doesn't make sense,
Yeah.
but it's still kind of good.
Yeah.
So, Jurassic Park, fun, upbeat song. I like the echo that she puts on the voice
Yeah.
effect. I really dig that. Any lyrics that stand out to you other than comets killing dinosaurs?
Yeah. Comets killing dinosaurs, heavy sunken eyes, seen it all. You're not fucking wise anymore.
Oh, she says fuck?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Head feeling your army south, candy in your cotton mouth. Like, what does that mean?
Well, cottonmouth, Taryn, is a thing about when people get high, they get thirsty.
Thirsty for this dick.
No, thirsty for H2O.
H2 ho.
Jesus.
We're dressing skeletons like a funeral home wrapped in your basement below. Dancing with
fuck?
ghosts in your garden. And I'll never know who you do it for, lost dinosaur. These lyrics are bananas, man.
That is some Lennon McCartney style shit.
But the song's fucking awesome.
It is a banger of a song because it is so incredibly upbeat and fun. You're just like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Did they just say dinosaur? Yes, they did. I'm gonna keep listening to it.
Dancing with ghosts in the garden. Yeah, the beat's super fun. The vocal melodies are super catchy and fun to listen to. So fun to sing along to this stuff. Like, this is the best car music in my opinion. Like, it's just so
Pop punk is
enjoyable.
great. I think pop punk as a genre is one of the best like car music.
yeah. It's
Pop
definitely
punk
like
and 80s rock.
it's having fun with the friends kind of music. Mm-hmm. Like, that's what it's all about.
Pop punk is great for parties because you can put it on and most everyone is okay with it.
Yeah.
They're at least okay with it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's always there's gonna be like that moment where everyone goes like, like teenagers, like that sort of shit where everyone can get into
Scare the
living shit out of me.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, like everyone can get into it. It's usually upbeat, but also
man with haven't you people ever?
yeah, it's always like usually like pretty upbeat,
Yeah.
like BPM wise, but also like talking about dark
Sad.
stuff, sad stuff,
Yeah.
sad boy
Talking
stuff.
about the big sad.
The big sad.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, pop punk's usually my default whenever I'm like on a date and the girl's in the car. It's like, all right, what am I gonna listen to? Pop punk. It's kind of a safe bet. If they don't like pop punk, then they're a fucking lost cause. Emily.
What?
Oh, she hates pop punk. They hate pop punk. My apologies.
They hate pop punk.
Yeah.
Why? Like they don't like Panic at the Disco?
They're okay with Panic at the Disco, but they don't. They like more musically interesting music. They don't like the simplicity and cringiness of pop punk.
But they like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes.
Okay.
So up next we got Evil Eye Go.
So, one thing about this song, this is probably my favorite song off the album.
It's my favorite in it that it's like really unique.
It is very unique, and that's why I like it. Evil Eye Go, I think, is obviously a play on the word vitiligo, which is the skin disease.
No idea. Can't tell you.
Well, that she mentions it in like the first like verse.
I'm fingerprinting on your skin tone. Gotta keep you like a big toe.
Okay, that right there is my problem with the song.
You don't like toes?
I don't like feet, and the fact that she had to mention in the song is like, I don't like it. So,
This is actually their second song where she... Actually, no, I think it's their third song of referencing feet.
so she has a foot fetish.
I'd lick her toes.
I think she would
What's
want
up,
you
Bonnie?
What's up, Bonnie? Yeah, Aussie.
Yep.
Oi, oi, oi.
Um,
Yeah, you catch the rugby match last night?
the like piano, like at the beginning,
Yeah.
like the second it kicks in, it's just like
I'm having fun.
yeah, it's like I know what the song is, and it's gonna be fucking weird. Let's have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just the second it starts right off the gate, you're just like, this is gonna be a very different pace from the rest of the album.
Very different pace. Her vocals definitely are a little bit mellower
Yeah,
and a little more like just kind of like creamy is what I'd call it.
yeah.
Creamy.
What's your blood type by the kilo? What does that mean?
Well, Taryn, blood is the thing that courses through your veins. Kilo is the imperial standard of measurement for like pounds.
Yes, but
So measure weight.
what's your blood type by the kilo? Because like blood type O negative, like
Well, 1 kilo of my blood is 1 kilo of my blood. So
yeah.
that's my blood type. I don't know. They're Australian. They're fucking weird.
Pedal picking showers. Now I'm kicking flowers. What a pretty little mess we make. Like
I like that lyric.
yeah, I'd like to make some messes with her. Anyway, I'm a big fan of.
Yeah, we've gotten that, Taryn.
You're up and down like a yo-yo. I like that line. Is that the way you want to walk home?
Evil Eye Go.
I'd prefer to drive home.
Okay.
This song's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
Top. I don't know, man. It's so hard to rate these songs.
This one is a very different song. So
Yeah.
yeah, it is a very. It's not like.
I would
is
say
it
it's
pop punk?
Yes, I think.
I don't know.
I
what's
would put
pop
this
punk.
one in my top 3 to 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Evil Eye Go's an awesome song. It was definitely the most out of left field on the album in the way of like, I wasn't expecting to hear this song when the album dropped, but I'm so
And
glad
that intro like piano catches you
yeah.
from the get go, and you're like,
Yeah.
do. You're like, oh, here we go.
Oh,
This is fun.
let's do this shit.
Yeah.
Yep. And up next we got Wavelength.
Wavelength.
It was one of the singles.
Was it?
Don't know why.
I was gonna say it's pretty vanilla.
Yeah. Really heavy on the vocal effects. Wasn't my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Uh,
Chorus was like, it was like they tried to make it catchy.
yeah. Oh, whoops. Exited out of Spotify. No, it was bottom half of the album. It wasn't bad, but surrounded by all these bangers, like sorry Wavelength, but yeah, fell a bit short. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel like I listened to it, I'm like, this is pretty vanilla.
Yeah.
It's pretty like the last 3 songs have been pretty unique.
yeah, they were all like
Like the
man,
first,
I haven't heard this before.
yeah, like the first 2 were like pop punk. You knew what you were getting into. Then you had 3 unique songs. And Wavelength, while good song, I still don't think it matches like the first 2 songs, like pop punk
Yeah.
style. It's pretty vanilla song for me.
Yeah. It's forgettable too.
It is forgettable.
Yeah.
Do I even remember what it sounds like? I don't know.
So I'm tripping on your Wavelength.
Yep, that's what it sounds like.
Then up next we got Drink to Drown. Hey Trevor, how do you feel about this?
Well, I don't have a drink to drown myself in right now, so
Man, this song makes me want to start drinking because
it makes me want to kill myself.
it hits deep, man. It's
It's
it fills you with emotions, you know.
you were actually touched by this song?
Yeah,
It was a very emotional song. I get that, but like musically, I didn't find it spectacular.
yeah,
Like I liked her vocals. I thought they were very emotional, and she like brought home the point. You know, I drink to drown. I drink to drown. You know, like which is why I drink. That's why I started this podcast. To drown out my demons. You know, like Dean Winchester.
Mm-hmm.
And then drown out my demons. Not the literal demons, the figurative ones. Because he fights real ones.
How long are you gonna keep up this analogy?
15 seasons. That was funny. Oh, sorry, 10 seasons too long.
All right. Yeah, no. Very sad song.
It is a very sad song. I would love to know the meaning behind it because of like these sad songs. Like
Yeah.
I love the really sad
Well,
songs.
I know around the time that this album came out that Hannah and Bonnie broke up.
Hannah from Hot Milk.
Yeah, but they're back together now, so it's all okay. It's all better now. And they never made it like public that they broke up, but like Hannah still followed the band, but not Bonnie, and Bonnie didn't follow her or the band.
Oh my god.
So it was like, all right, something occurred.
No one cares.
And then they got back together sometime during quarantine.
Which this album came out in 2020
Yeah.
during quarantine.
Yeah.
God.
So up next we got DWYW, Do What You Want.
Do what you want, what you really, really want.
Okay, Beastie Boys. We already discussed them once.
We did actually.
Yep, and
I
that
don't
was
remember that.
enough times of listening to the whitest fucking shit in
It
the
is.
world.
Well, no, whoa. We listened to Chris Stapleton.
It's whiter. Like you can't listen to the Beastie Boys and not be like, "That's some white kids listening to that shit." There's
Well,
got to
yeah.
be at least 2 non-white people listening to country stuff. No, it's just white people listening to the Beastie Boys.
I don't think so.
I think so.
They got some hip hop in them.
Yeah, for white people, just like Kendrick
No,
Lamar.
no. That's Eminem.
No, black people listen to Eminem too.
Mm,
Only white people listen to Kendrick Lamar.
I. Kid Cudi listens to Kendrick Lamar.
Chris Brown as well. Only white women who want to get hit listen to him.
Yikes.
If you're a fan of Chris Brown, you support women getting abused. So ladies listening to Chris Brown. Anyway.
I mean, yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So DWYW.
Do what you want. Do what you want now.
Yeah.
Like
it's
this song brings the energy back.
It brings the energy back.
We were brought down for a couple songs. Now we're hitting again.
We were brought down for one song just being vanilla, and then one song was supposed to be sad. It was the ballad.
Yeah.
And then Do What You Want brings it back, and kind of brings back that pop punk element to it.
This is very reminiscent of Like That, where it's like it's
Yes,
pretty middle of the road pop punk.
Yeah, pretty middle of the road pop punk.
It's just a fun song. It doesn't break any rules. It doesn't create anything new. It's just here's some pop punk for you, which it's okay. Like, it's not my favorite song, but it's an enjoyable song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unlike Wavelength, I wouldn't skip it.
Yeah, I didn't skip it. Do what you want. Do what you want. Do
Yeah.
what you want now. That's not how it goes, but I just like saying it like that.
Yeah, no, there's not really much to say. A lot of woes and ohs, and it's a fun song. A lot of songs with a lot of woes and oohing and awing in it. Usually vibe hard in the car.
Do they?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. So up next we got Silk and Satin, which again brings it kind of down a bit, you know.
And it's kind of another vanilla song for me.
Yeah, it's pretty standard.
Standard, just
Yeah.
kind of like, okay. Yeah, this is.
I mean, Silk and Satin are very nice materials, though. Like, you know.
Do they go together though?
I mean, they're very similar, yeah.
I don't think I could tell the difference between the silk and a satin thing. Please tell me, oh fashionista.
Silk is made from like
Worms.
Yeah, worms, and then I think satin is plant based.
Aren't we all plant based in the end?
Yeah. I have no response to that. That made no sense.
We all become one with the earth. Taryn, have you ever...
I think you're drinking too much.
I've only had one math.
Yeah, that's the answer.
Math is a thing.
Um,
I've had 3 beers and an energy drink, so I'm drunk and hyper. Silk and Satin.
Yeah. I just have no response to what the hell you're trying to say.
I'm not trying to say anything.
Yeah, Silk and Satin, it's okay. Like,
It's
I wasn't upset that it was on, but I wasn't thrilled.
Yeah, I didn't skip it.
Yeah.
I do want to say that I did like it. I thought that it was pretty good. There was one part. What was it? I should probably. Oh, this song kept reminding me of Bill Murray for some reason.
That's fair. That makes sense. Yeah.
Like the drum machine kept
Yeah.
reminding me of Bill Murray.
Yeah.
I knew there was one song on the fucking album that kept reminding me of Bill Murray, and it was this one.
Yeah.
Bill Murray, not the great comedian, the great
Band.
I mean, it's one person though.
Did I send you the?
Yes, you sent me the Panic at the Disco meme. And the Bill Murray thing. You did send me.
Yeah, the Bill Murray one is what I was talking about. You know, the band that we were just talking about.
But I thought you were talking about how I was at the time while you were saying what you were saying. I was also saying a thing. So what
is happening this episode?
I don't know. I was saying how I was trying to think of Bill Murray, but Bill Murray, yes, it's a band, but it's one person.
Yeah.
Like Panic at the Disco.
Okay, so you made this weird chain of logic in your head, and you just
happened.
assumed that it crossed into my brain for no fucking reason.
Because it usually does.
Anyway, so I sent Trevor this meme. I'm gonna read it out loud because that's the best way to deliver memes to your audience. So it's the scene in Breaking Bad where Aaron Paul is explaining to I can't think of Walter's real life name for some reason. Anyway,
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah. So he's called Bill Murray, but it's not the actor. Yeah, and he makes some serious bangers and drops lawn care tips. Also, we carry around eggs in our pocket and wear cowboy hats. He's like, Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about?
Eggy Pocket.
And that's Bill Murray.
Which one did we hear? Which one did we do?
Eggy Pocket.
We did Eggy Pocket.
Oh wait, no,
We did
we
with
did the
the-
one before Eggy Pocket.
The Murray with human hair.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of the album.
The Murray with human hair.
No, that was a song on the album.
Jesus Christ. What did we do?
Bill Murray. We did Wet Milk. No, we did Rich Sips.
Yeah, Rich Sips. Not
Yeah.
wet milk.
We should have done Wet
Is
Milk though.
wet?
Yes. Is water wet? Fucking morons, I swear. No, it makes other things wet. Kill yourself. Walk into traffic, end it all. If you think water's not wet, suicide.
Take a mug and chug a cup of lighter fluid.
Yes. If you think suicide's wrong, go do something wrong today.
Jesus. Jesus. Okay, next song.
This podcast is brought to you by Suicide Hotline, everyone.
Don't do it.
Geez. Don't do it.
That's their slogan.
Not to be confused with Nike. Our other
Just do it.
sponsor. Just do it. So up next we got Soap.
I kept referring to this song as the cinnamon song. She says cinnamon in it several times. And I like the way she says cinnamon.
Okay.
Well, I said it because I thought soap and cinnamon go together because they're both disgusting to eat.
What?
I don't like cinnamon.
Cinnamon's great.
Well, I don't like soap, so
Well, how do you enjoy consuming your anabolic French toast?
I don't think I've had French toast since I was a child. So
Well, I mean, it's fair that she says cinnamon a lot because it is a part of the pre-chorus. So yeah.
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 I just like the way she says cinnamon, I thought was very enticing. And then it also goes with soap because I don't like either one of them. Like to eat. I like soap, to clean myself.
You like soaping up your balls?
I mean, I don't. Like a loofah.
Wasn't it you who told me like the conditioner story about balls or something? Or like,
Yeah, conditioner's not soap.
yeah, but like that story still doesn't make sense to me. Like,
no, so it's conditioner, shampoo is what did the damage.
oh, like 2-in-1?
Yeah, it was the 2-in-1.
Oh, okay.
Head and Shoulders. Fuck that shit.
Knees and toes.
Yeah, go listen to
I'm-
literally episode number 1 for that story.
I am so mad that Head and Shoulders doesn't have a body wash called Knees and Toes.
That is like a very like obvious thing that they're missing
Yeah.
that they need to be getting on.
I love Soap. The song and the object.
Irish Spring, is that your thing?
No, ew, what?
What is the soap that you use? It's like it's not
Aveeno.
Aveeno.
I use
your fire, your desire.
no, I use liquid soap.
No, I use liquid soap too, but I use like the Old Spice pump thing.
Yeah, I use
do
a
you
pump
use?
as well. Aveeno.
But yours is not smelly.
Yeah, no, I like neutral smell, no smell.
Okay, I need to get that
Yeah, it's the shit.
because I like smell like I have like my deodorant, and then I have like my Old Spice, then I have my shampoo, and then I
No.
have the.
I
cologne
use
that spray
scentless
on.
deodorant, scentless body wash, and the only thing I like to smell like is whatever cologne
And you
or perfume
always
I wear.
smell good.
I wouldn't say that, man. The past few days, I've smelt like hot shit.
Well, that's because we've both been recovering from the vaccine.
Yeah, like,
And we both have not wanted to do shit.
dude, well, it's not even that. Like, I'll shower and then I'll wake up just drenched in sweat, smelling like hell, and then I'll shower again, and then like an hour later, I start getting sweaty, and I was like, "What the fuck? Stop!" I'm sure the bologna sandwiches aren't helping out either, but you
They're
know,
not. Yeah, I
Uh,
mean, maybe lay off the mayonnaise on the next bologna sandwich.
are you telling me to stop eating my own cum? Because I'm not going to.
I mean, it's your fucking metaphor. You do whatever you want with it.
We'll talk about it on the episode. There's a eating cum topic I'm gonna bring to the episode.
I don't want to do this anymore.
All right. Soap is a super fun song. It's very pop punk.
It's very pop punk.
Um,
You're like, oh, here we go again. Here it is.
Yeah.
One of my, it's another fun song. Like I hate to like rank it, but like I
That
want to put it.
that stretch of 4 songs of
so good.
Through Evil Eye Go is just so fucking good. It really just shadows the rest of like these other good songs. But then we bring it to Hate Me Sometimes.
Hate Me Sometimes. Holy shit. I love this song.
It was the first single released off the album.
I see
It
why.
came out almost 2 years before the rest of the album. I almost thought it just wasn't going to be on the album based on like how big the gap was.
Mhm.
It is a fucking banger. I love the song. In the music video, she looks hot as shit, and she has like those little like fake like tiny hands, and she's like using those to hold the microphone while she sings, and
Yes.
it makes me giggle.
This is the only music video that I saw.
She has really big hands.
Does she?
Oh yeah, her hands are massive.
So they make make your pee look small.
I wish someone would make my PB look smaller.
More than you do.
Yeah.
Hate Me Sometimes. Hate Me parentheses sometimes.
Yeah.
Great song. Like this is their like if you're gonna be like
Oh,
if
check
you're-
out this band.
yes, I would say if you're gonna say check out this band, I would pick this song. And then also like how you were saying at the beginning, because this is the last song on the album.
Mhm.
If you were like you like that was like you're like I get Paramore vibes with them because it's a pop punk with a girl front singer, you know.
Yeah.
You like that's their Paramore. Like it sounds like Paramore.
Yeah.
This is Stan Atlantic pop
Yeah.
punk. This
Yeah.
is like their song.
Yeah, this is everything that was like them off of their first album.
Mm-hmm.
Like just hyper consolidated into one banger of a track.
Yeah, this is a great song. I think it's great. The chorus is super catchy. Hate me sometimes. Hate me some. Like it's
Yeah.
so great.
And then like the ending where like she like drops it down and like it's a super like breathy, little bit raspy,
Mm-hmm.
softly sung of the chorus, and it's just like just a smooth exit.
Yeah.
Unlike our shits.
And what's really nice is I don't know why I'm fist bumping that, but what's really nice is a great way to end it. I think it's probably one of the better ways to end the album
Like with a great song.
with a great song, and then it comes right back into the beginning of the album when you're listening to it on repeat, like I had for the last week.
Yeah.
And you're like, "Oh shit, here we go again." Let's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess we're doing this again. Let's listen to the whole album again.
This was one of the easiest albums for me to listen to, like in high volume.
Me too.
In the
This
way
and
of,
the
like-
last one have been the two easiest ones.
What was the last one?
The Regrets.
Yeah, that was another really easy one to like just you just put it on and it was like, oh shit, I listened to this like 5 times now.
Yeah,
Like,
oh,
all right, cool.
I guess I should throw something else on, but
Yeah.
like I can like still listen to this, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Like I'm sure a lot of my coworkers were just like,
he's listening to
I
the
get it.
same
Hate
song.
me sometimes. Jesus Christ, gonna drink to drown too, buddy?
No,
Yeah, I wish. What?
me too. So Hate Me Sometimes, great way to end an album.
Yeah.
One of the better album enders we've had.
This, Evil Eye Go, and Jurassic Park are probably my top 3.
I would say that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I liked Blurry really a lot because that was like the song I was like, oh hey, I've heard that one before because you've played it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I really like it. Evil Eye Go, super fun. Jurassic Park, another super fun song. Hate Me Sometimes. This is the one that I'm going to be like, hey, you should check out Stan Atlantic. Check out this song. This is them.
Yeah.
This is pop punk. This
Yeah.
is their pop punk.
This is the Australian pop punk scene right here. The gods of Australian pop punk.
They, I think, do pop punk the best.
They definitely like
They're up there, top
Yeah.
3 or 5.
they definitely like hit that really sweet spot of like everything that's great about nostalgic pop punk brought to today.
Yes.
Like they are just knocking it out of the park.
They're not like still trying to do fucking pop punk from the early
Like,
2000s.
hey guys, are we gonna
Blink-182.
leave our hometowns and go eat pizza? Like they're not like just playing the tropes, they're just playing great music.
Yeah. I think they've done a great job. I like this band. I see me listening to more of this band. That is why I give this album an 8.5.
I give it an 8.5 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it's
Good
fucking
album.
awesome.
Good album.
Their new single, Death Wish, is really different. It was not at all what I was expecting. Highly recommend that as well. Their first album, really good. Skinny Dipping is like one of those songs where it's like the first time you listen to it, you're just like, you're kind of annoyed by the chorus. You're like, all right, it's like one sentence over and over, Jesus Christ. But then you keep listening to this song, and next thing you know, you're driving down the road like, skinny dipping in my jeans. And you're just like, yeah.
Is it skinny dipping if you're in your jeans?
It's like skinny dipping in my jeans. You get wet, but you don't get clean.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm always wet.
Like, like most of their lyrics, I don't get it. Their lyrics are definitely all over the place. I love her Ask Me Anythings though. Whenever she's on Instagram taking questions, because she's hysterical. Like she is just super fucking funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I believe it's time to draw a band out of the hat and give them a good old mix. Even though
Until we get one of those fucking like ball machines, like the
all
Powerball.
right. And this ball says.
I wish we won the Powerball.
Hold on, I'm gonna make a prediction. It's gonna be Phoebe Bridgers, Punisher. That's
Phoebe
gonna be my
Bridgers.
Bridgers. I don't fucking know.
Bridges? I don't know what her
I think
name is. You put it in here.
Bridgerton. Never
Bridgerton?
watched it.
Never watched it. I don't give a shit.
I really want to draw, but he's still mixing.
Okay, go. Because you mix it more.
Yeah, I want to be sure it's well mixed and you didn't just put one that you wanted at the top. So this is actually the second time we've drawn this one out of the hat because we drew it right after we did the Paramore episode. Right now, we got Hayley Williams' Petals for Armor album. The first one.
Wait, what?
There's 2 Petals for Armors now.
What?
Or she put out another album on. Maybe it's not Petals for Armor. Hayley Williams. Oh no, it's Flowers for Vases is the new album.
Flowers for Vases?
I didn't like the album that much, so I'm glad it's Petals for Armor.
Okay.
Yeah. Super
Holy
excited for this.
shit, this is a big album.
55 minutes, 51 seconds. Didn't you put this one in the hat?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Because I was trying to think of new fucking new albums from the last year.
I'm looking forward to this album. There's a lot of really good songs on here.
I know there's one song that I really like.
There's one song that got you through a breakup.
You did.
Yeah.
I don't know why you know that, but that's weird.
I was around you. I knew what you were listening to.
You heard it playing.
Yeah.
Beat it like a dead horse. Beat it like a drum.
I like beating dead animals.
You like beating your dick. Shut the fuck up.
I beat it like a hung horse. Anyway.
Good for you.
So this was surprisingly music. We're still not at 100%. We're definitely a little scatterbrained.
Yeah.
We're having
the next
fun.
Episode.
Yeah.
Surprisingly sober.
Or we talk about eating cum.
I don't know why we're going to be talking about that, but I'm excited.
Dude, I'm gearing up the listeners. Like, if you hear that, like, oh, on the next episode, we're talking about eating cum. I'm listening to the next episode, then I'll know what to tell you, man.
Surprisingly Sober. Check it out.
Yeah, Surprisingly Sober. Check us out on Twitter at SurprisingTwit. Check us out on Instagram at the Surprisingly Podcast page. And YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, any platform you consume podcasts on, Surprisingly Sober Podcast. I'm Taryn.
I'm Trevor.
And we are r/signing off.